News at 7. Your news now.
Welcome back, everyone. Many of us use Cinco de Mayo as an excuse to eat Mexican food and drink margaritas. But there's more to this fun holiday than just eating. I know it's hard to believe. That is why Vivan Ortiz is here. She's our fabulous producer here at News 12. She produces our 6 and 11 o'clock newscasts, and she is Mexican, born in Mexico, right?
I was born in Mexico, and then after a year, we moved to the States.
That's awesome. That's so cool, and you're familiar with all these traditions.
Yes.
So tell me, is Cinco de Mayo just an American holiday, just like St. Patrick's Day, or is it an actual holiday in Mexico that's celebrated there?
No, actually it predominantly is more of an American holiday. It is an excuse to drink margaritas and eat Mexican food. But predominantly, as a matter of fact, Mexico doesn't even celebrate Cinco de Mayo. It's only the state of Puebla, which is when they won the war between Napoleon in 1862, and it was the most unlikely victory. And it happened 1862, May 5th. So May 5th is really celebrated only in Puebla, and not even the surrounding cities around there celebrate it. It's just that state, and they have, they close for the day, they don't go to school for the day, they have parades and everything, but it's just that day. The actual thing that people get mixed up is that they think it's Independence Day for Mexico, and it's not. The Independence Day for Mexico is the 16th of September, but people get it mixed up with the 5th of May. So, but it gives them an excuse, like I said, to be eating authentic food.
Well, hey, we don't need an excuse, right? This is delicious. And Vivian made all this herself. She is an awesome cook. She spoils us with food here at News 12.
Yeah, my mom.
And she's our Mexican restaurant critic here in Chattanooga.
My mom taught me very young. She said the only way for me to get a man is to feed them.
But well, I'm in trouble then.
That's a very Mexican-esque way of thinking. But I did good. I mean,
yeah, I'm
about to get married.
Amazing. We are so hungry. Yes, your fiance is awesome. So what did you make for us here?
So we have charro beans, which they have. People do it any different way, but you put a sausage, their beans, obviously, bacon, cilantro, onion, and tomato. And you can make it as spicy or not as spicy as you want it to be. I always put some spice because we eat salsa and spice with everything.
Of course.
And then I made, so this is the reason why I made this. Everyone's asking me, what is this spaghetti? So this is called spaghetti roja con queso, which means red spaghetti with cheese. And the reason I made this is because it's also Americanized that we eat everything with beans and rice. You have tacos, beans and rice, enchiladas, beans and rice. We don't eat beans and rice with everything. We have so many other side dishes. We have green spaghetti that's spicy. We have the red spaghetti, white rice, red rice. So that's why I brought this, so people can try that. We just don't eat beans and rice with everything.
Gotcha. So Mexican spaghetti, I guess?
Yes, Mexican spaghetti. And then you have the red enchiladas with beef, and then you have the green enchiladas with chicken. Typically, the green enchiladas go with white rice or the green spaghetti, and the red ones go with red spaghetti or red rice. And at the end, you garnish it with an extra queso fresco, which that's my favorite cheese, queso fresco. And it's a crumbly cheese that goes on top, and it makes everything so much better.
Yeah, definitely. You can't go wrong with adding more cheese to anything, really.
No, and I'm lactose intolerant, unfortunately, so as a Mexican, it's really hard for me to eat stuff.
So what is your main tip for anyone looking to make any of this at home?
You cannot rush the food to make. I mean, we put a lot of love into our cooking, and some people even, it took me 6 hours to cook these beans.
Wow.
Because you have to make sure the flavor gets in on them. So you can't rush Mexican food.
You can't rush good food, that's for sure, and it smells delicious. I know you did a great job with this. Thanks so much for coming on the show and sharing your tips.
Now all of y'all can eat now.
And of course, I know we're excited about it. Sorry, viewers, we're making you jealous. And if you'd like the recipe for any of these items, we're going to post them on our website, WDEF.com. Here's Patrick with another check on your weather.